Welcome all. I am Dr. Diana Jabajingal, working as Assistant Professor in Christ University. In this video, I'll be showing you how to build a domain-based project from scratch using C programming language. This video helps the beginners to develop a domain-based projects of their own interest using C programming language. So the topics that I will cover include sequential programming, conditional statement. In conditional statement, I'll be showing you if else and switch case, then looping statement where I will be showing you do while, then arrays 1D and 2D array, then user defined functions, pointers, structures, and files. Now let me start with the first concept, sequential programming. So the domain that I have chosen is student details management. And the first concept is sequential programming. Here, I'll be showing you how to use, that is how to start with your C program using basic printf and scanf statements. So first I have to include the header files. Then I need to directly start with main function. So I'll be reading the student name. So char student name. Next I'll be reading the student roll number. Next I need some variables to store the student marks. So I have taken 3 marks. And to calculate the total marks, I need a variable. And to calculate the average marks, I need a variable inflow. Now I have to read the student details. So printf, here I'll be giving the heading as student details management. Now I'll be reading. Enter the student name. So using printf, I'm asking the user, and using scanf, I'll be reading the details using scanf, %d for integer, %c for character, student name. Now I'll be reading the student roll number. Student roll number. So here using scanf, so roll number is an integer, comma ampersand roll number. Now I'll be reading the student marks. So I have to read the student mark, scanf, mark is an integer, comma ampersand, mark 1. Same way I have to enter for mark 2 and mark 3. So here I need to change it as mark 2. And here I need to change it as mark 3. Now I need to calculate the total marks. Total marks is equal to mark 1 plus mark 2 plus mark 3. Now I need to calculate the average marks. Total marks divided by 3. Now I need to print the entire student details. So I will use printf, printing student details. So here I will be printing printf student name, so here I will be using %C to print the student name, student underscore name. Next I will be using another printf statement to print the student roll number. So it is in %D. Now I need to print the student mark 1. So it is %D. Now I need to print the mark 2. Mark 2. Mark 3. Now I need to print the total marks. Total marks. So here I have to type total underscore marks. Then I need to print the average mark. So here I'll be printing like it is %F. Now finally I'll be printing printf. Thank you. So everywhere I'll be giving /n. Now I am giving some alignment. Okay. So now I will execute. So I'll save it as student domain C programming. So I'll execute. Yeah, I failed to put one semicolon. So I'll read the student details, enter the student name, then roll number 11, mark 156, 67, 78. So I'm printing all the details and this thank you message is coming like this. So what I will do, here I will give one /n. So now when I execute, I'll get the correct answer. Roll number, mark 1, mark 2, mark 3. So I'm getting the correct answer. Okay. So now I will go, this is about sequential programming. So the next concept that I'm going to show you is conditional statement. So here I'll be showing you if else first, and then I'll be showing you switch case. So if else. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply if else here. So I'm calculating average. I'll be printing the average only if the that is, I'm going to categorize the mark into average marks into different categories. Like if average marks is less than, that is if it is greater than or equal to 50, and average marks is between 50 to 60, okay, less than or equal to 60, then I will categorize it as printf student passed, and the student's grade I will be categorizing as grade satisfactory, sorry, grade E, and satisfactory. Then I'll be printing the average marks. Percentage F slash T. Here also I'll use slash T. So here also I'll be using slash T. And here I have to print the average marks. Okay. So I have to remove this average marks. So likewise I have to do for different categories of average marks. So I have already stored here. I will just copy paste because it will take some time. So what I will do, I will just copy this, yes, replace. Okay. So this is the if else. This is how we can do. If a student passed, then average marks I'm printing here. Then I'm telling the grade, try hard, like that I'm showing. So if else, for this if, this else, and I want to check one more condition. So if else, finally for this if there is no condition to check, finally I have to end it with a else. Okay, now I'll execute this code. Enter the student name. I'll give it as R, roll number 56, 67. So student passed, average mark is 67 point. Then grade D satisfactory. Thank you. So this is how I'll be. Okay. So this is about conditional statement, that is if else. So the next concept is switch case. Switch case. So here in switch case, what I'm going to do is I'm categorizing this entire program into 3 different cases. So here I'll be using switch of. Okay. So here I'll be using case 1, then case 2, case 3, default case. Default case. Under each case, there should be a break statement. This is the syntax. If you did not give break statement, then all the cases will be executed one after the other without bothering about the condition, without bothering about this parameter. Okay, so I will give like in case 1, it has to do this particular operation, reading, all the reading details, everything. I will move the student management. It's here I'll be moving. Now I want to do all reading inside case 1. Now I want to do all the total and average mark calculation inside case 2. Now I want to do all the uh, inside case 3. Okay. Now I will execute and show. But inside default case, I'll write like printf, enter the correct option. Okay. And so inside switch, I have to give one input that matches this case number. So I'll give that input inside a variable option. Okay, now I want to get this option from the user. Printf, enter the option. Enter the option. One for is one for /t. Read details /n /t. Then I will give option 2 for calculate total and average marks I will give. Then in case 3, I'll give print details. Okay, /n. So I have to get the option from the user, %d, comma, ampersand option. Okay, so this option I have to declare it under an integer. Now I will execute. Student details management, enter the option, I'll give 1. So here it is showing an error. So the error is I have to use a space here. Enter the option 1. Enter the student name R, student roll number 11, 56, 66. Yeah. So only one option got executed. So since I gave 1, I did not give any loop, isn't it? So only one case got executed, and second case and third case, only if I give 2 here, I can execute the second case. If I give 3 here, I can execute the third case, but the values will not be proper. So for that, I want to make this switch case as a loop, isn't it? So what I will do, I will use go to statement. I will use a statement called as go to statement. So where I have to use go to statement. So here after the switch case, I will ask the user if I want to continue. So printf, I'm asking the user, enter the next option. I'm asking the user. So the user is telling me, if you want to enter the next option, you are telling that press 1 for press yes. if yes, and no if no. Okay, so here I will be giving like simple scanf. I have to get this option from the user. So I have to get a character from the user. So I'll give like ampersand CONT, or I'll give like next. Better I'll give it as CONT. So how long should I? So I have got one option from the user now. So if CONT is equal to, if it is yes, what I should do? I should go to, I'll give label, go to label. Okay, so I have to declare where I have to go. I have to go to this place. Now I will execute. Yeah, CONT, I have to declare it under a character. It is a character. So I'm entering the option, first option, roll number. Yeah, a small error is there. It is not accepting this value. So what I have to do, I have to use a space. So I will be entering the option, roll number. It's asking enter the next option. So I'll press yes. See, I can enter 2, calculating, discalculating. I have not given any printf statement, so it is not showing in details. So it will be calculating. Now I'm entering the next option, 3. So see here, it is printing all the details. Now I will give no. So no, if no, it will come out of the go to statement. Okay. So this is your that is a that is third concept, that is conditional statement. So now let us go to the next concept, that is looping statement. In looping statement, I'll be explaining you about do while loop. So using go to statement, I made this as a loop, isn't it? So I will replace this go to statement with do while loop. Okay, do. I want to do a particular option. How long will I do? While. So here what I will do here, I'll replace this if with while. While CONT not equal to. So this is how I replaced. See, I will get the exact answer as earlier, 11. Yes, then calculate. Yes, then print details, getting the exact answer output. Okay, so this is all about a looping statement. You can try with for loop or while loop, and these loops you can try. I have tried with do while loop. So the next concept is arrays. Arrays. Here I'll be showing you 1D array first, and then I'll be showing you 2D array. So I don't want to store a single student details. I want to store a lot of students details. So what I will do, I will declare the student name as an array of size 10. Array of size 10. Mark 10 students, mark 1. Mark 2 for 10 students. Mark 3 for 10 students. Mark total marks for 10 students. Average marks for 10 students. Now, here I have to use a for loop. For I have used a counter called as I. N I will be getting from the user. So what I will do, I'll put all these inside a loop. Okay, inside a loop. So here what I have to do, I. So I have to declare I and N. I and N. Now I have to change it as I. This one as I. This one as I. Okay. Similar way, I have to do it for similar way I have to do it for here. So here I have to use total marks of I. Mark 1 of I. Mark 2 of I. Okay, here also average marks of I, total marks of I. So wherever I have used, I have to use it. Roll number of I, then so average marks, it will take a lot of time. So what I will do, I have already have this particular code. I will just copy paste. Okay. Now I will execute this code. So I have given the list as 10. Now I have to get n from the user, isn't it? I have to get this n from the user. So here I will enter printf, enter the number of students. So using scanf, I am entering the number. Okay. Now I will execute. Enter the number of students. I'll give 2. 1. Student name, I'll give it as R. Student roll number, I can give 11. Then enter mark 1. Mark 1, I'll give it as 56, 67, 78. Student name 2, I'll give it as T. Roll number 12. Then now it is asking for option 2. I will give, only then it will calculate. Yes, 3 I will give. So it is printing the 2 details, first student and second student. First student detail as well as second student details. Okay. Now this is about 1D array, and in 1D array, I would like to show one application, that is, I want to search from this array whether a particular roll number exists or not, okay? Whether a particular roll number exists or not. So I will choose the option as case, in case 3, I will be doing binary search. Okay. So binary search printf, I want to search the roll number. Enter the roll number So already it is present in an array. Roll number to be searched. Roll number to be searched. So what I will give here, scanf %d. I will give here as search, ampersand search. Okay, one particular value I have to search. So that value I'm storing it under search. So let the value is an integer, so I have to declare it. Okay. Now I will be doing binary search. So here, so if for binary search, you have to, or you should know that we need three parameters. Okay, high, low, and mid. These are the three parameters that we need for binary search, and the details of binary search I'll be sharing in a video later. High, low, and mid. These are the three parameters that we need for binary search. So I'll be initializing low to 0, initializing high to n minus 1, and I'll be doing mid is equal to low plus high by 2. Okay. Now I'll be I want to check how long should I do this. It's a loop. Okay. So while low is less than high, I need to do this work. So if roll number, isn't it? Roll number of mid is equal to search. If the search item is found, then I will tell like printf element found. Found, element found I will tell, and I will print the location of that element found. Location. So mid I will be printing, isn't it? Element found. Which element found? Search element found, isn't it? %d found, so search. Okay. And you have to break. And else, if roll number of mid is less than search, yeah, low is equal to mid minus 1. I have to make changes in low. Otherwise, low is equal to, high is equal to mid plus 1. Yeah, low is equal to, sorry, mid, low becomes incremental, okay? And high becomes decremental. And so this is the concept. If low is greater than high, then that means that element not found. Element not found. Okay. So this is the concept, and yeah, something if I have left. Yeah, it is a case 3, so I have to use break. Okay, that's it. So this is the, let me execute. Number of students, 1, student name, roll number, mark, student name. I'll give like T, roll number. Now I'll give yes, calculate, yes. Yeah, forgot to give that option. Okay, let me finish this. Yeah, it is not accepting. Enter the roll number to be searched. Roll number, yes, yes. Enter the roll number to be searched. I will give like 12. Found at location 1. It's correctly coming. And one thing I forgot to yeah, do here, that is binary search. /n/t/t. Then I will give like option 4. Now I will execute and show 2 students, 4 options, read details, student name, student roll number, marks, then second name, second roll number, yes, 2, yes. Enter the roll number to be searched. I'll give like 11. Found at location 0. Okay, 11 is found at location 0. It's correct. Okay. Again, I will give some other roll number. Not found. It's not present in the list. Now I'll give S, printing the details. I got like this. Okay. This is all about one-dimensional array. Now I'll show you what is two-dimensional array. So in two-dimensional array, I will make the student name as a 2-dimension. So instead of, since I made it as 2-dimension, I will change here as percentages. Now I will execute and show you. Enter the number of students 2. So here 1. See student name, I will give like hello. Now I can give a group of student name. Okay. Name for a student. Then student name hi. And for binary search, the roll number, I am going to apply a binary search on roll number. And the roll number has to be in a sorted, that must be a sorted array. If it is not sorted, you have to sort it. Under the roll number 12, then yes, yes, 3 binary search, 12, found at location 1, 12 found at location 1. Because 11 is found at location 0, array index starts from 0. Okay, then yes. So print, see here, hello got printed, two-dimensional array. Okay, this array is having, this is first row, 0th row, and this is the second row. And 0th row, how many columns I'm having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. And in this row, row 2, I'm having 3 column values. Okay, so this is two-dimensional array. Now I'm going to show you user-defined functions. The next concept is user-defined functions. So in user-defined functions, what I'm planning to do is, I will make this entire case 1. I want to make my main program as simple as possible. So I use a function called as read details. Okay, so this read details, I have to declare and define outside the main function. This is called as function call. This is called as function call. Now I have to declare this read details function. First I will define. So it is not returning any value. So the return type is void read details. So I'll open this function. The entire code I pasted here. Okay. Now I will be, this is called as function declare definition. Function definition. Now I have to declare this function. Declaring is also called as function prototype. It should happen before the main function. Void read details with semicolon. So this is called as function definition. Okay. Now I'll go to the Now I'll go to case 2. Here also I'll make it as a function. Calculate details. Okay. So this calculate detail function I have to declare and define. Void okay. This is the declare definition. I have to define this calculate details function. Okay. So next, binary search. So this also I will be making it as a binary search. Okay. Bind underscore search. Okay. So here I have to declare and define this function. Next, I have to define this declare this function. Then finally, I have to use one more function for case 4. I will give here as print details. So I will give here as I will define and I have to declare print details. Now, since the variables you have declared inside the main function, I cannot access these variables. So what I will do, I will make these variables outside the main function. Okay. Next, roll number, marks 1, marks 2 till marks 10. Then I will be search declaring inside. Okay. Then this float also I will be declaring outside. Now search I have declared inside. So in binary search, what I need to do is I will make these 2-line code to happen in this line only. And here I will be pausing search. Okay. Okay, now our main function looks very simple. Can you see here? The lines of code inside main function is very less. Okay. Now I will execute, and in here also I have to change as int search. This search is different from the search I used inside the main function. Okay, this one. And here what I need to do, I'm passing an integer. I'm making the known the compiler that I'm passing an integer. Student name, hello, roll number, student name, so my code is perfectly executing using functions, user-defined functions. So I have used a single function. Okay. The next concept that I will be showing you is pointers. Pointers. So here in this example, I will be declaring the roll number inside the main function. Okay. And I want to show you how the pointers is working. And what I will do here, I will be creating a pointer variable asterisk PTR, and I will be assigning PTR is equal to ampersand roll number. Okay. So this kind of declaring the variables inside main function, we'll call it as local variables, and this way of declaring outside the main function, we'll call it as global variables. So now I have to use, so roll number I have declared inside main function. So inside read details, I need this roll number. So what I will do, I'll be passing roll number. I have to pass the roll number. So instead of passing this roll number, because this PTR, this roll number is, since I declared it inside main function, scope is only inside this main function. So if this function has to use this roll number, I have to pass it. So since I have assigned roll number to PTR, I'll be passing PTR. So calculate details is not doing anything with the roll number, and binary search I have to pass here. I have to pass, instead of roll number, I'm passing PTR. And print details, it is printing roll number, so I have to pass PTR. Okay. So here in read details function, I'm passing a pointer, asterisk, that PTR is a pointer variable. So pointer variable is holding the address. Okay. So the address has to be captured by a pointer variable in asterisk PTR. That PTR is different from this PTR. Okay. So wherever I use this roll number, I have to use what? PTR. So ampersand PTR is equal to ampersand roll number. So PTR. So PTR plus I have to use roll number of I. So this is also called as pointer offset. The next, here I don't have anything to do with the roll number. Here in binary search, I have to pass asterisk PTR. So wherever I use roll number, I have to use PTR. So roll number of mid, that means asterisk PTR plus mid. Okay. Here also roll number of mid is asterisk PTR plus mid. So I think, yeah, only this much. And print details here also. So here I have to use roll number of I. That means asterisk PTR plus I. Now I'll execute. So here I have to change int asterisk PTR. And in all the here read details, I have to change int asterisk. I'm making the compiler know that I'm passing a pointer variable asterisk int asterisk. So number of students, student name, hello. So my code is working perfectly with pointers. Okay, my code is working perfectly with pointers. Still, you can explore a lot in pointers. Next concept is structures. Okay, now I'll be showing you the concept of structures, how to use this structures concept in this domain. So what I will do, I will be creating a structure. I'll be creating two structures. One is using, I can access the members of a structure using dot operator. Second thing, I'll be accessing using arrow operator. So structure name, So one more structure I'll be creating. So let me finish this structure. In this structure, I'll be making this student details, everything under one structure. Okay. Structure. The difference between array and structures is array is a data structure that holds that is a collection of data items of same type. Structure is a data structure that holds a collection of data items of different type. So different types of data I have kept it, and I'll make it as I'll use a structure variable called as s, and I'll give the size as 10. Now I have to edit with the semicolon. Now I have to remove the uh, size because I have declared the size outside. This concept is called as array of structures. I have not used a single variable. I have used an array of variables. Array of structures. Okay. So now I will use another one structure, but this structure, since it is of same type, no need of a structure, but I want to show you how I'll be accessing the members of this structure using arrow operator. I'm going to use pointer concept in the structure. Okay, struct. So the entire thing will be, not the entire thing, just high, low, and mid. I have kept it inside. And one more I will be keeping CONT also. I'll make it. And I'll edit with a semicolon. Now, for this structure, I'm going to create a structure variable inside the main function. Struct I'll give the name as st. Now I'll be creating a pointer, asterisk pointer of type struct. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll be assigning it to, okay. I have created a structure pointer variable. Okay. Pointer variable of type struct. Okay. Pointer variable. Of type struct. Okay. Now, how will I access the members of the structure? Yes. Okay. So wherever I use student name, I have to use s of I dot student name dot operator. Okay. S of I dot student name. I have to remove this. So wherever I use this structure members, if I want to access, I have to use s of s variable. So since s is an array, I have to use like this. So here I have to use s of I. Okay, so still I have to change here also. Let me change the first structures. So this it will take a lot of time. So what I will do, I have already executed this code, and I have kept it in a variable for the sprint details alone. I will, because it will take a lot of time. Okay, just I have changed the. I have accessed the members of that particular structure using s variable s. Now I have to access this variable. Okay, using stptr. Okay, high, low, mid, and cont. So it is a pointer variable, isn't it? stptr tends to arrow operator. You have to use an arrow operator. So wherever you use this cont, you have to use the arrow operator. Now in binary search, I have to use okay. Now I think I have completed. Yeah, one more thing. That is stptr is declared inside the main function. So I have to, in binary search, I'm using high, low, mid. That are the members of stptr. So if I want to access those members, I have to pass it here, stptr. I have to pass here. And since it is a structure, it is a structure pointer variable, I have to use struct stude structure name asterisk stptr. Here also I have to change. Struct stude asterisk. So I think, okay. PTR. Okay, enter the number of students. Hello. Everything is working fine. So my code is working perfectly using structures. And the last concept is files. And in this here, I'm going to show how I'm going to write the details that I have entered into a file. Okay. So I'm reading, see here, from the user, I'm reading these details. So I want to write these details into a file. So for that, I have to create file pointer, file pointer, file pointer, okay, of type file. Now I have to open a file. fp is equal to, using this file pointer, I have to open the file. F open of fp comma, sorry, f open of, I have to give a file name. I'll be giving like yeah, this is my file name. I'll give here I'll give like demo.txt is my file, and I'm going to open it in write mode. Okay, there are different modes: write mode, append mode A, read mode R. So if I open in write mode, a new file will be created if it does not exist. Okay, a new file will be created if it does not exist. Now what I will be doing is, I have a concept called as fprintf to store the details into a file. So I'll just yeah, I will fprintf. Okay, just I will be printing. I want to print this particular student details management text into the file. So using fprintf of fp, I'm printing. Now I will be using one more fprintf. What I will do, I will just delete it and I'll do it outside the loop. Otherwise, it will be printing a number of times. Student details management. Now I'll be using a for loop. Here I'll be printing fprintf of fp comma. What I need to print is, I need to print the student name. Student name. What is student name percentage? Yes. So, comma, student underscore name. Similar way, I have to do it for student roll number, everything I have to do. Okay. So after printing, what I need to do, I need to close the file. Close of fp. I need to close the file. So just I have already done this. So just so I have shown one sample. So all the other things we have to copy the same way. Okay, into a file. Close of fp. Now, this I want to store these details also. So immediately after I opened the file, I closed it. Again, if you want to do some operations, you have to open the file. You have to open the file. Here I will be opening the file in append mode. That means already it will be adding some details to the already existing contents. I will give like fprintf adding details, adding details to the file. Details to the file, and here using fprintf of fp comma double quotes. So this double quotes I have already stored here. Yes. Now I will try to execute this file. fp So see here, option 2. Print off, okay. So here I will be using this to the file. Now I will execute. Enter the number of students, 1, student name, hello, roll number, hi, roll number, NIS, see, adding data to the file, then yes, 3, binary search, then yes, 4. Now I will open the file. Now my file name is demo. See here, I did not create any file. The file got automatically created and my data got added into this file. Okay. Small error. Yeah, small mistake. 50. Let me check once again. Yeah, that yeah, the thing that I made is a mistake that I made is I found the mistake. F close of FP I didn't use it. So enter the student name. Now I will open that file and check whether it is correct or not. Yeah, the data got returned into the file. So these are the different concepts I showed in this video. I hope this video will be helpful for you. So the topics that I covered are sequential programming, conditional statement, looping statement, arrays, user-defined functions, pointers, structures, and files. And I hope this video is really useful for you. You can also try your own domain-based. You can also choose your own domain-based project topic and start doing with me. I wish you all the best. Thank you.